It's no secret that in the year 2025, every musician needs to have a website. It's the standard. If you want to get visibility online, having a website is the most important thing because it helps with search engine optimization, which can lead to organic reach, which can then lead to having new audiences and fans for your website. Why does this all matter? Is because when you have a website, that is essentially your storefront. And I'm going to be talking about a new kid on the block, in my view, Noiseyard, which is the sponsor of today's video. And we're going to dive right into what Noiseyard is all about, from getting set up and to actually getting a template underway. Right now, we are in the Noiseyard homepage. I haven't even set up an account yet, so we're doing this in real time. So I'm gonna be going to the top right hand corner, says try Noiseyard for free. It looks like we have all sorts of different templates that we can choose from. I'm liking all of these templates here. I'm gonna go with maybe, let's go with the Grace Shake. I'm just gonna choose a random one. And oh, there are so many different types of, so there's like one template and different colors: expressive, bold, cozy, dark. Let me see, actually I like the dark one better. I'm gonna choose that one instead. So I've chosen the template. Now it's about signing up. So I'm gonna write my name, Eric Rogala. Let's start. And then my email, I'm just gonna type that in. Good, select the country, which I am the United States, which right over down here, last one, continue. It looks like I have to verify my email real quick, so let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so it looks like I've verified everything here. Header, I can edit all of this. Looks like in real time I can prepare my image. Yeah, this is obviously a stock image, but I'm gonna do all that later. Let's maybe set up title, logo title. I can upload a logo if I wanted to. I'm just gonna do a text title for now. Then set up social links, which I can do, I'll do all of this later. So this is the part where I have to say this is probably one of the more unique elements of using Noiseyard when you become a member and you sign up for the service. So this is the only website service that I've encountered that actually asks me questions based on what I want out of my website. So you take this questionnaire here, and question 1, how would you like to showcase and sell your music on your website? Upload my music, or you can link external players like Spotify. And if you're not sure, you could also just go, not sure, let me decide later. But I have external links, so I'm just going to click on that, and then I'm going to go to the next question. And then it also gives you frequently asked questions on what you may be encountering. I'm like, okay, well, how does Noiseyard distribute my music, or does Noiseyard even take commission out of everything I sell via MP3 or WAV form? And of course they say no, they don't take any commissions, and Noiseyard is 100% commission free. So that's always a nice plus. There are other platforms out there that does 100% commission free services in terms of selling music. I'm glad that Noiseyard is on that wagon as well. So let's go over to the next question here, and then take the questionnaire to determine your website needs. Will you be selling your merch here? I said no, because I certainly don't have any merch on the website, on my website. So I'm going to click on no. But to be clear, they don't have Printify or Printful just yet, but I did speak to the guys at Noiseyard about this, and it turns out that they will be implementing that feature for drop shipping merch. So you don't have to pay for any type of merch ahead of time. You can just use Printful or Printify, and you'll be able to put that service into Noiseyard. Great. And then you go overhead to the next question here, and for me, it looks like it's already set at US dollars because I'm based in the United States, but you also have the euro, the Australian dollar, the sterling, and the Canadian dollar. My hope is that as Noiseyard expands, they can offer more currencies. But pretty much what they did is they offered the most popular currencies based on the financial systems, especially Stripe. Stripe is pretty popular with like the US dollar and whatnot. So I'm going to click on USD here, and then you could always change it later Next question, do you want a section to announce your upcoming gigs? You can say yes, no, maybe let me decide later. If you're a teacher and you don't want to be doing gigs, this is fine. You just say no thanks. But I am a person who does a lot of performances, so you just click on yes. I'm going to click on yes here. Next question. Do you have any music related services you like to showcase in your website? Yes, no thanks, maybe let me decide later. In terms of music related services, you can be thinking about teaching, or you can also, run a side consulting business for musicians. Whatever the case may be, you may have music related services to showcase on your website. So you can click on yes. I'm going to click on yes for now. And then I'm going to go to the next question. And what service are you providing? And I already clicked on teaching here. And if you're a recording engineer, then mastering services is going to be a really nice option for you. And in case if you want to do other, you can name that service on the bottom here. But no need for that. I'm just going to click on teaching because I'm a teacher. And then what extra pages do you think you need in your website? I definitely want a blog, press, if in case there are any news about me, photo gallery, just to share with my fans what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and a video gallery for YouTube. So, but you could also click on none of the above and that'll also cancel out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to click on blog, press, photo, and video gallery. And again, if you're so new to creating a website, what's really easy is that you have all these frequently asked questions as you're doing this. So if you're not sure, you could always add this later on. So I'm going to click on next question here. And lastly, so there are 7 questions total. Lastly, we have some extra features for you to pick the ones you'd like to have on your website. Tip jar, event calendar, a featured section. I would say I'm going to include all of these. Or if you don't, again, you can do none of the above. But I don't know how I feel about a tip jar, but sometimes if someone feels nice and they want to tip me, then I might as well give them that option. The more ability to give you revenue streams into your music business online, the better. Event calendar for people to have a good knowledge of what events are coming up for you, and a featured section based on your accomplishments recently. So you want to make sure that is featured on your website. And if you haven't noticed this already, but this question here, does having more pages affect the cost of my website? And no, we do not base your monthly subscription fee to the count of your website's features. That's a really nice addition to this questionnaire, just making it very, very crystal clear, and the transparency is really, really good. Once you've entered your billing information and you've entered in the basic details of your website, then you could actually get a look at what the control panel of Noiseyard looks like. It's a very visual friendly control panel for me to add stuff really quickly. Just to give you an idea of what it looks like now, I'm going to go over to view site. Very, very bare bones, but I'm just going to give you a sense of what it looks like, what the layout is for Noiseyard. So you have your home page, you have about, and you have this a picture of me, of course, very, very basic. Your discography, good gigs, teaching in terms of contact form, and you have your blog, which of course can be right over here. So if I'm looking to edit something really quickly on the go, this is a very good solution for you. It's not really difficult, not overwhelming. Let's say if I want to add gigs, then the website is live. Okay, so I'm just going to close that for now. And then based on the similar format from before you signed up with the debit credit card, the format is essentially the same. So you can always add more gigs to your list, and you could also add pictures, choose an image, gig info, gig location, everything that I've kind of talked about right away before. But let's go back to the control panel, which is on the top, and I can just edit everything to my heart's desire. But most importantly, what you're going to be really interested in is the whole business side, like how am I going to earn money off my website. So everything in the newsletter over here, you have your marketing, and you have your account. That's pretty much like how you're billing based on how much you're paying for your subscription for Noiseyard. So anyway, so you have like the edit pages on the left side, and then you have the edit content on the right. So if I'm trying to just edit something very basic, I'm gonna go with maybe a logo title, or maybe even no title at all. Let's just do no title. People know who I am, and I don't have to do a title here. I can go to next content, and at the bottom right, it's saved automatically. I don't have to worry about clicking save. Really easy. Let's go ahead and maybe do my Instagram. Instagram.com/Eric the Violinist. Good, and then there are all sorts of different links here. Is there a YouTube icon? I wish there could be a YouTube icon. So Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, Threads, TikTok, Tumblr, X. I mean, to me, I believe YouTube is a social media platform, so I think it'd be really cool to have YouTube incorporated in that as well. Then Patreon, which is very important. If you have a Patreon page, then it's easy to kind of connect those as well. I used to have one. I just decided that it was not that it wasn't working for me, but my audience is mostly based on YouTube, and I have a newsletter. So it also is that you have all sorts of different options to be able to include your music links, and there are so many of them, including me as a YouTuber. I want to make sure that I have maximum visibility for search engine optimization, also known as SEO. So you have all different music streaming platforms, YouTube Music and YouTube. Before I really couldn't find that. I thought I was going to be under the social media platform for YouTube. I mean, it's debatable whether or not you consider YouTube a social media platform. I certainly do. So it'll be great to have YouTube maybe in both options. You have YouTube Music and you have YouTube over here. Just an idea. You can have very different options here. Instead of having someone go to a third party, you just might as well go here. Nice. So let's go ahead and maybe try to change the theme here. And goes back to pre-debit card information where I can try these different templates. So let's take a look at maybe the next template here. This is the pristine template. It says expressive, bold, crazy. Oh, sorry, cozy, not crazy, cozy. Let's try that. I'm going to try this template out. I'm going to change the template to cozy and see what it looks like based on my website, because maybe the other one was not working for me. And you can see that there's this little icon. It's loading. It's trying to change everything in real time. Let's see how quickly it goes. All right, website is ready. Let's take a look. Close. And let's view the site, see what it looks like. All right, different style. And after playing around with the fonts, what you have to do is you are going to have to change your font here. So I'm going to go down to maybe a different one just so that way you can see the difference. I had Chivo on before, and then I'm going to do something else maybe just so that way you can really see the difference in text. I'm going to do DM serif text, and I'm going to go let's be fun here. I'm going to go italic. And then even though you see this right below corner, you see the saved icon right there, you have to go up here to actually apply the changes to the website live. So this only saves your preference for the time being, but you actually have to make the changes to the website. And actually you can see it happen right away. You can see that everything is already italicized in the new font. You just have to go and apply the changes, and when you apply the changes, that's when it'll actually go live on the website. And as you wait for everything uploads, you'll see this apply changes icon go gray. That means that you've already, and once you've seen this apply changes icon go gray, that means everything is saved, everything is up to date, and you could actually go view your website and everything is updated everywhere when it comes to fonts. And this is just a general piece of advice. Whenever you are changing everything on the website, you want to make sure you are saving, of course, that everything is saved on the bottom right, but you have to click the apply changes for those changes to be live on the website. Noiseyard is a great solution for anyone who is looking to get a website on the cheap that need something basic to get them started. And then as you progress in your music career, then you can always upgrade into a higher tier plan. So there's no, I would say everything that you need is here. You could also connect and get your custom domain on the top here. It says get custom domain. You would have to, of course, end your trial and pay for a subscription in order for you to do that. But again, the basic plan is for less than $9 a month per month when you purchase the whole annual thing. So in terms of value, it's a great value. In terms of website control panel like interface, it's very simple for someone who is overwhelmed with all the little details of editing a website. This makes things a whole lot easier. You could always check and edit your website on the go. And I want to thank Noiseyard again for sponsoring this video and letting me play around with it so that way I can get the word out for Noiseyard. So go to noiseyard.com and get a 30-day trial. Just go to that website, get your just go ahead and try it out and then see what you think. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to answer any questions that you may have about Noiseyard. Until next time, see you in the next one.